Alright guys, so I have never done a video like this before on my channel, and I was just thinking, because some of my best content comes from my own deep thoughts and just like stuff that comes out of nowhere, and I just want to do a video of inside the mind of myself on this channel and just the way I think. And I know a lot of you guys watch a ton of my videos, and you guys know from watching how much that I talk and speak, you guys can get a good read off of who I am as a person, somewhat. But I just want to take you guys inside the mind of myself and explain certain things and just what I notice. These are things that I notice in my own mind that I don't fully speak out on. And I think some of the best things I'm telling you guys now is some of the things that we think ourselves but we don't speak about. And this is one of them in this video. I may do a part 2, 3, etc. On this topic as well. So, but I want to start off with the basics right quick. Like, it's just something I notice, and I'm going to start off by saying this because it's like, I notice things, right? I just notice a lot of things. I notice how other people are, how other people think, and I also notice how I think, obviously. And it's different. I'm different than other people. This is nothing new under the sun. I always knew this, but it's like I'm really starting to see why and how and like where things are. So I'm going to give you guys this as an example. Let's say a bunch of people are going to the gym, right? There's people in the gym. The way they think and the way I think towards the gym are totally different. These people are going to the gym, they're going to work a muscle group, they're going to work out, they're going to do whatever they're going to do, right? They might be hitting a muscle group hard. They got a pump, they're looking at themselves and all this stuff, and it's like, I don't think the way that these people think whenever I go to the gym, and I think that's why I get a lot of results that a lot of people do not get. I'm not saying nobody gets them, obviously they do, but majority of people do not get the results that I get in the gym. Like, majority just do not. And I think it's because of the way I think. Obviously I have some talent with it, the work ethic, the proper diet, the proper nutrition, rest. I just do everything right. And I guarantee you a lot of people do not do everything right as much as I do. And I just think the way people think of themselves, like, I'm going to the gym, I'm going to work out, I'm going to get this pump, I'm going to look at myself in the mirror, I'm going to see if I'm growing, am I growing yet, am I growing yet? It's like people are thinking, and I'm getting to the deep part of it now, people are thinking of quick results, people are thinking, I gotta get big fast, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. The way I think when I go to the gym, it's just completely different. I don't think of anything. I don't think of getting bigger. I just get bigger. I just get stronger. I go in there in a free state of mind, and I didn't always think this way. So I'll take it easy on people a little bit in this video. I think this is just about growth, evolution, and evolving as a person. I think I have everything programmed at this point. I'm mastering a lot of things, I really feel. So I used to go to the gym and think similar to the way most people do in the gym. I used to think similar to that. And I feel like I'm programmed now just to go to the gym. I'm programmed in a way where I don't think about getting bigger. I don't think about, the only thing I know is what I'm going to work in the gym. It's the only thing I know. I don't know how much I'm going to do. I don't know any of those things. I just go in the gym and I push it. And I don't obsessively look at my body and look at myself. I've done it for far too long. Now, I just show up to the gym, put in the hard work, and I don't think about it. I'm just in a flow state zone. While everybody else is more superficial and worried about getting bigger, worried about fast results, I ain't worried about anything. And I think the way I think is just like steps ahead of what most people and what other people are doing. It's just not the same. I used to be at that speed to where I think more of wanting to get bigger, wanting to. And now it's just like, it's not that I don't want to, I just don't think about it, and I automatically get bigger. I automatically get stronger. Things just start to come together, and I get in, I get out, I do my thing, and this is not the only thing that like goes on in people's minds. Like, I feel I'm way more efficient in life. My efficiency is what separates me from a lot of average people. I do everything that matters. You will rarely catch me doing anything that just serves no purpose and that does not matter. I do way more things than most average people on a daily basis that actually matters. That's actually going to fit my future, not please me in the present moment. Obviously, I do something here and there that's pleasing in the present moment. Eating a good meal is pleasing you in the present moment. But it's like, more so things to do with work, to do with all things in this nature. It's for the future. When most people want to live, which I do too, in the present. But it's like, you can never have too much fun. You can never like put things on the back burner. First things come first, and then you can have fun. You really have to get your stuff done. You really have to do what you have to do to better your life. It's all these people that later on regret it because they end up with nothing because they wasted all their time. They wasted their prime years when they should have put in the work. But yet they wanted to fool around and goof around and do more things that serves them no purpose. That's not the way I think. I think completely differently. I'm obsessed over my future. I am obsessed. I have obsessions. Whenever I set goals, guys, I have what some people might call it an unhealthy obsession, but I don't think it's unhealthy at all. I like that I'm like this. I like it. Genuinely. But a lot of people wouldn't. Because they feel like they're missing out on this, they're missing out on that, and this and that and that and this. When I stay calm, I don't get flustered. I do what matters. I do what truly matters. And it fills me up. I don't feel like I'm doing a lot of work and like nothing is happening or this or, you know, like I feel like I do everything with a purpose. And a lot of people do a lot of things that are just more mindless things. The way people talk, even the way I talk and the way other people talk, it's completely different. People, too many words comes out of people's mouths that just don't matter. Like the things that are coming out of your mouth, it's just, buddy, it just don't matter. And like, yeah, you can have a good time. You can laugh, you can joke around. Obviously those things, it has no meaning. And like, I do those things as well, but not a lot. Like some people do this 24/7. Some people never want to take life seriously. Some people never want to actually get things done. And I do think most people do need a healthy balance of both of those things. But for me right now especially, it's more work and less play. And it will change over time. It will. Obviously I'm not just going to be this go forward person my entire life. It's all about being smart. Efficient is what it is. Like, for example, look at UFC legends. Let's give George St. Pierre for an example. Canadian welterweight champion of the world in the UFC. Retired. He is 40 years old. He retired on top. And he is 40 years old right now. He's happily retired, happily has his money, happily has his future, And he's not working the rest of his life like a slave. And he's much happier than most average people because he's set. It's the winning type of mindset is what a lot of people need. It makes you happier. It will make you happier. Rather than goofing off every day. And then being jealous and envious of other people who was in the dark, who was in the grind, who was in the thick of things at a younger age because they knew it was going to pay off. Now they're living much happier forever for the rest of their lives because they paid a price that most people are not willing to pay. This is the way I think. I thought this way before I knew anything about how other people operated, how other people did anything. And you just look now and it's like George St. Pierre, he's 40. He still has youth. He looks very young. He looks very good for his age. He's in shape. He's healthy. He's fit. He's got money. He's good for life. And, you know, there's not a lot of people like that in this world. And he achieved that by taking that path. He says in interviews all the time he hates fighting, but he was good at it. So he did it. He toughed it out. He did what he had to do. And he hated every single fight he was ever in. He hated them all. Like intensely hated fighting. But he was so good at it that he just could not do it. And that's what life is. Sometimes you have to do a lot of things that you do not like to do. You have to be in uncomfortable positions a lot. You know? And just most people are not willing to do things like that. And that's what separates people. And also when you're winning, when you're doing the right things, people are going to hate you for no reason. Because they see you really on that next level doing things that they are just unwilling to do. And, you know, this is the way I think. This is the way I do things. I could feel like complete shit. I could feel, you know, like I need a break, I need rest, I need this, I need that. Your goals, dreams, and ambitions and things like this do not care about your feelings or how you feel. You have to get down to business. You have to do what you have to do. At the end of the day, guys. You really do. And this is just what I notice with a lot of other people. It's at the end of the day, we can put one word on all this stuff that I'm explaining right now. Discipline. Discipline. Let's say I go for a drive with a friend. We go shopping or something like that. We both need some new clothes. Maybe a couple of us need a couple new pairs of shorts. Maybe some new socks. A couple new pairs of boxers. A shirt. This or that or that or this, right? And after that, we decide to go eat somewhere. And then to go home after supper. Because we went into town, we don't cook food with us, so we gotta sit down, we gotta eat somewhere, we gotta have a meal, and then we go home. This person wants to get alcohol now that we had a meal. They want to get beer. They want to get all this stuff, right? You say no to that stuff. They say yes. Now they have alcohol in their system. What do you think they're going to get done for the rest of the day? Probably nothing. They're probably done for the rest of the day. Depends who it is, because some people are, you know, some people really do work through stuff like that, but it's just an example. It's, you have the discipline to say no to certain things that some people just want to do because they want to have fun. Where's the fun? Where's the fun? Where's the fun? And I get it, you have to have fun sometimes, but your goals, dreams, and ambitions, like I said, it does not care that you want to have fun. It does not care about your feelings. It does not care about anything like that. You got to do what you got to do. And anybody in this world who ever made their dreams, goals, and ambitions come to pass worked their faces off. That's what it takes. It literally takes that. And I've achieved many things. Like, in so many different areas. Like, I've achieved like a perfect physique for my body. And do I stay at that? No, I do not, because it is absolutely brutal to achieve a perfect physique. You have to be on such low calorie, like a calorie deficit, and you had to be suffering for like 3 weeks. Like, it's even harder. It's more weeks than that it's hard, but the last 3 weeks are brutal. Absolutely brutal. And it's not easy to do. And, you know, it takes some suffering to do certain things. It takes suffering to be able to get into fitness modeling. That's something I've done in my younger 20s, and it's brutal. And there's some fitness modeling that is not as brutal. You don't have to look perfect. You can just sort of, you don't even have to look great. You can just, you might look good, but not great. Like, I looked great in my fitness photo shoot. I was the reflection of perfection for that day. I'm telling you. I was on my hands and knees on the floor in my living room the night before because I was taking hot baths, just draining the water out of my body, and I felt energyless. I was 152 pounds. Right now I'm like 200 pounds. Could you imagine me losing 50 pounds right now? I'd have no energy at all. And that's where I was. And it's brutal. But it's all about discipline. I was willing to suffer. I was willing to go through that to come out on top. I'm willing to do things that a lot of people are not willing to do, plain and simple. It's that type of mindset. When you want something, you get it. When you want to achieve things, you go for it. And you do not stop. It does not matter how you feel. You're not going to feel good every day. There's some days where you're going to be like, your mind's going to tell you, I don't want to do this. Like, I just do not want to do this. I would rather do something else, but you do it anyway. You just have to. It's an obsession. And these are ways that I think. And like I said, I still do fun things. But I make sure I do first things first. You can have fun. You can. But first things must come first. I'm going to have a little fun tonight because it's Saturday. This video will probably be posted Sunday morning, but I'm going to leave here. I'm going to have a meal after this video. I'm going to shower. I'm going to shoot pool with one of my brothers, have a few games of pool, and it's going to be back home. No drinks, no nothing, just pool. Well, I guarantee you everybody else down at this bar that we're going to go to is going to be into the drinks. I'm not going to drink, just shooting pool, just chilling. And right before I did this video, and by the way, I worked today too, and I got home, ate some stuff, went to the gym, came back, had another meal, laid on the couch for maybe 10-15 minutes, and went and shot hoops with one of my bros. And now I'm doing YouTube, and I'm going to leave here again. Like I said, I'm going to eat, shower, go shoot pool, come back, and probably watch a few of the UFC fights that are going to be on tonight, and pass out. And then get up. It's going to be Sunday, and whatever I got for that day. So yeah, like you see right there, I still have fun. I've had fun many times today. I had fun at work. I really did. Some people don't. I can make a good time at any time. That's just who I am. I can make a good time at any time. I had fun at work. I had fun at the gym. I had fun shooting hoops. I had fun doing YouTube. I like doing YouTube. I'm going to have fun taking a shower because it feels good. I'm going to have fun eating my meal. I'm going to have fun going to shoot some pool. You know what I mean? But I'm doing things I must do. It's that discipline. I don't even see it as, some people are like, oh, I gotta go to work. Oh, I gotta show up to work. I never have that type of mindset. It's just, and sometimes you actually feel like exhausted, but I don't ever moan and groan, and it's just, and even if I do take a breath, it's not in a negative way. It's just like, I really am that tired, so I'm going to take a breath and I'm going to continue on. You know what I mean? It's all about perspective. It's all about your mindset. And mine is very healthy. And, I can make a good time at any time. Like I said, a lot of people cannot. Some people could go to frickin' Disney World and have a piss poor time. It's like, are you well, buddy? That's because they are so full of self-hatred. People like that. Some people take vacations with their family and they're miserable on the vacations. They don't even feel good because you don't feel good in the first place about your damn self. That's what it is. So, but anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here now. That's part 1 of this video. Not sure when I'll do part 2, but I'm sure we'll get into more stuff as well. There's definitely a lot more I could say, but I touched up on enough in this video. Can't give away, it's not that I can't give away, I can't give too much information in one video because it's just going to spoil over a lot of what I already talked about. So we'll leave it at that. I'll get out of here now, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this evening, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. Until next time, peace out.